You can spread out. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. Start to slow down your breath and tune into the back side of your body, just feeling where you connect with the floor. And with each exhale, just see if you can melt or soften or spread a little bit more. Allowing yourself to feel rest, feel ease. And even though in a moment we'll start moving and creating a little more effort, seeing if we can begin from a home base of letting go. And we'll come back to this over and over as often as we can. And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. We'll begin by sliding arms overhead, taking a big full body stretch like a yawn. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet. And then release, bring your right knee in, grab hold of it, give it a good squeeze, jiggle, rock. Straighten the right leg up. Flex and point your right foot. And go as slow as you need to so you can go to the full flex, full point, feeling what that stirs up. And then a couple of nice big circles. A few times one way, a few times the other way. Bend your knee in. Open your knee out to the right and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your left leg. Release, bend your knee, guide it across. Open out through your right arm, letting your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. What a gift that we get to have this time to tend to our bodies. Staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal, fingers and toes reaching away from one another. Roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock. Grab hold of the left knee, drop the right leg long. Squeeze this knee in close. Straighten this leg up. Flex and point. Circle. Both directions. Bend your knee in. Open your knee out to the left. And then straighten part way or all the way out to the side. Keep coming back to slow, deep breath. Release, bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then try straightening the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Release, roll back onto your back. Bring your knees in, circle or rock. Drop your feet to the floor. Let's get set up for some core work. Draw your belly in, press the lower back down from the inside, keeping the feeling of ease or coming back to the feeling of ease, and add the effort. Can they both be there at once? Interlace your fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up and down. Up and down, up and down. 2 more. Last one. Release down, send your right leg up. Exhale, head up towards your leg. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 1 more. And then switch. Left leg high. Exhale, head up. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Last one. Release and switch. Right leg up. Left arm across. One more. Switch, left leg high, right arm across. Last one. Release, stretch long. Bring your knees back in, another circle, a rock, feeling what's touching the floor. Make your way up. And let's come on to hands and knees, tabletop. If you want to pad your knees, feel free to use something under them. Hands right under shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees under hips. Let's take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting head and tailbone arching, and then round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now inhale, arch. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows straight back and dip part way or all the way to the floor, and then press up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. Feel free to just go part way, that might be plenty. Press up, round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. Press up, round. Arch, one more time. Press up, round, and then sink back to child's pose. Come back to ease. Can your breath be deep while you're resting? So, very much awake, alert, but at least for these few moments, nothing to push against, nothing to change, just simply being. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Let's make our way up to downward facing dog. Taking the time you need, applying what you know already, checking in on your alignment in the ways that you know to do already. Can you be open to feeling more, discovering more? Let's walk hands and feet towards one another. And hang in ragdoll. Any movement here, the sway or shake out or jiggle helps you let go, try that. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up. We'll make our way to mountain pose, Tadasana. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Come into your back bend, cobra, or up dog, as low or high as feels right for you. And back to down dog. Take your time. And then rest. Rest in a pose that allows you to feel rest. Maybe that's down dog. If it's not, try something else. Child's pose, sitting on your forearms or knees. Doing whatever needs to be done to maintain the shape you've chosen, but let the overall feeling be surrender. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, right leg sweeps up, bend your knee in, start circling. This bent right knee, go as slow as you need to so you're not skipping over the tight places. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Send it up and back. Bring it right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Sink low. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, ground. Last breath. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hip square. Upper body letting go. You Can you feel all the effort in maintaining this shape and find the feeling of surrender here? Last breath. Step back. Warrior one. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up, bend your knee in, start circling this bent left knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Bring your left knee towards left upper arm, and then reach it up and back. Take it across. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of the chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Can the doing continue to be more and more subtle, continuous, and being unattached to how that is? Right now it's like this. Can there be a surrender into that? Tip forward. Standing splits. Reaching that back leg longer, straighter, higher, more parallel. Relaxing the jaw, the eyes, the neck, the shoulders, each vertebrae away from the one above it. Step back, warrior one. Last breath. Release. Make your way to a good rest. Recentering. Through repetition, we can make the coming back to center habitual. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Bend your knees. Arms up, chair. Utkatasana, hips go back and down like you're sitting into a chair. Head lifts high, shoulders go low, fingers reach high. Last breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3, shift forward, find your balance. The fine tuning is more challenging when there's a lot going on. How much can you take in? Can you feel a little bit more right now? Last breath here. Step back, warrior 1. Release through your movement transition. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3. Last breath. Step back, warrior 1. Release through your movement transition. Back to your rest, letting go. Just come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Lengthen. Step or hop back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, 1 breath. Step back. Warrior 1. Open out, warrior 2. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Let's start to open the top arm back and then tuck your left arm behind your back. Maybe back of the hand is at your lower back. Maybe you reach around to your right inner thigh. If you want to add a little core work, you could extend your bottom arm forward, following the line of the torso. Make sure you're not locking your right knee. Bend the right knee, half bound, extended side angle. If you want to try for a full bind, you could reach your right arm on the inside for the left hand or wrist behind you. Let's look to the floor and step up for half moon. If you're in a half or full bind and want to try and keep that as you attempt half moon, good luck. I like trying this pose because it's impossible. So can your breath be steady when you're doing something impossible? At any point, if you want to try a different variation, if you were binding and you want to come to the extended version, feel free. Can there be ease in the effort, ease in the wobbling, surrender? Make your way to a good rest, or actually just a down dog. We'll do the other side first. Taking a moment in down dog, just slowing down your breath, taking one thing at a time, feeling where you are, that's enough. When you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3. Step back, warrior 1. Open out, warrior 2. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Triangle. Open the top arm, take it back and come into your half bind. You shouldn't have more mobility than you have. Let it be as it is. If you extended the bottom arm on the other side, you might try that again. Release, bend the front knee, half bound, extended side angle. If you did try a full bind on the other side, you're welcome to try it again. Can you apply what you know here? Even if this pose is new to you, doing what you know to do. Look to the front foot. Let's step up to half moon. Maybe you keep your half or full bind. Maybe you unwind. How's the quality of your attention while you're doing whatever you're doing? Make your way to a good rest, however you want to get there. letting go of all of that. Let's come back through down dog. And into a pigeon pose on the right side. Slide the right knee forward. Scoot back through the left leg. Help the hips get as low as they'll go, and see if some support would be useful. Something under the hips or chest or forehead. Setting up the pose in the way you know. Can't know things you don't know, so don't worry about that. Feeling as much as you can feel. We're all growing in our capacity to feel and notice more, but right now it's like this, so take in what you're able. And in feeling all that you're feeling, how much space can you give it? There's such a spectrum to both resistance and acceptance. Somewhere in there is just the simplicity of it is. Right now, it's like this, whether you like it or not. Just bring the upper body back up. Take your time. If you have something under your hip that's in the way, move it so you can tip over onto your right hip. Slide the left knee forward. We'll adjust into a half hero on the left side. Ideally, left knee points straight to the front of the mat. Left toes point straight to the back of the mat. Add whatever support you might need to help with that. A little lift under the hips, something under your ankle. Lean back. Tuck the tailbone and keep that tucking to keep the sensation in the quad and hip flexor and out of the lower back or knee. You can stay on your hands. You can explore coming lower, maybe to one elbow, maybe to both elbows. To release, lean to the right, straighten that left leg out, and give a little rub to the knee, or ankle or foot. Working out any tightness from that last pose. We'll make our way to down dog. You might take a vinyasa or any other movement. From down dog, left knee comes forward. Scoot back through the right leg. Adding any support if that's useful. So it may seem obvious right now it's like this. And yet there are things we each probably do when we don't want it to be like this. And so many strategies. And so bringing all this awareness in our practice, we get to watch how we are. Probably how we are when it's hard here is a lot of insight into how we are outside of our mat when things are difficult. Can I grow in my capacity to tolerate whatever this is? Not knowing, uncertainty, discomfort, limitations, unmet expectations, intensity, subtlety. Let's bring the upper body back up slowly. If you have something under your hip, move it so you can lean to the left, slide the right knee forward. You might move your calf out of your way. Right knee forward, right toes back. Add support or skip the pose. You can always opt out. Maybe lean back, tucking the tailbone a little more. Maybe explore going lower or coming higher. Finding what's right for you moment by moment. And that has to include the not knowing and tolerating the not knowing. I wonder if this is a good pain or a bad pain. I wonder if it should be like this or that. Is it okay to just soften into the mystery of it? To release, lean to the left, straighten the right leg out, and then give a little rub to your knee, your ankle, your foot. Let's take one more vinyasa. Giving yourself what you need and checking in with what else might be needed. We are moving to the end of this practice, so this is a time to listen to your body. You can make your way to sitting, maybe make your way onto your back, and just see what last pose or couple poses are calling out to you. Maybe some back bends, maybe an inversion, maybe a restorative pose, maybe something else. If there were no right or wrong thing to do, what would you do? Whatever you're doing, feel it fully. Each time you finish something, just ask again, what now? You can continue until nothing else is needed, and then take your time getting comfortable in your final resting pose, Shavasana. And we can be really generous with ourselves, caring for yourself as you would for a loved one. When you're ready to settle into stillness, you can let go of the control of your breath, let go of all the doing. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. Let this movement increase gradually. Through your wrists and ankles, take a stretch out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. Bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks for joining me today.